In the unforgiving world of Minecraft Hardcore, a single mistake spells the end. There are no respawns, no second chances. Every shadow could harbor a creeper. Every dark cave could be your final resting place. This is the ultimate test of survival, a challenge so daunting that only a fraction of players ever see the credits roll. Yet, against these insurmountable odds, one player, Edasu, embarked on a journey to not just survive, but to conquer. This is the story of Edasu versus Minecraft Hardcore, a legendary battle against the game itself. From the very first moment, the world seemed determined to break him. Edasu spawned into a sparse, unforgiving taiga biome, with little food and even less shelter in sight. The sun began its descent almost immediately, casting long, ominous shadows across the landscape. The familiar panic of the first night in Hardcore set in, a race against time to gather wood, find food, and secure a safe spot before the legions of the night emerged. He narrowly escaped a skeleton's arrow on his first mining trip, a stark reminder that death was always just one misstep away. The early days were a constant struggle for resources, a delicate dance between exploration and caution. Every piece of iron felt like a treasure, and the first diamond was a monumental victory, a glimmer of hope in a world designed to crush it. As Edasu grew more established, with a fortified base and a steady supply of food, the nature of the challenge shifted. The immediate threat of starvation or a stray zombie was replaced by the grander, more perilous objectives required to beat the game. The Nether, a hellish dimension of fire and ghasts, was the next great hurdle. Crafting the obsidian portal was a triumph in itself, but stepping through it was an act of pure bravery. The air sizzled, and the tormented cries of ghasts echoed across the lava seas. Edasu navigated this treacherous landscape with masterful precision, bridging across vast chasms of lava, his heart pounding with every block placed. He dodged fireballs and battled ferocious blazes to gather the precious blaze rods needed for the next stage of his quest. Each encounter a potential renender. With the components for the Eyes of Ender secured, the final chapter began, the hunt for the End Portal. This journey took Edasu across thousands of blocks, through dense forests, over vast oceans, and across treacherous mountain ranges. He followed the arc of the eyes, each throw a gamble, as they could break at any moment. The world threw everything it had at him during this long trek. He survived a near-fatal fall into a ravine, fought his way out of a monster-infested abandoned mineshaft, and navigated a pillager outpost that stood directly in his path. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the Eye of Ender dipped downwards, signaling that the stronghold was beneath his feet. He dug down into the stone brick labyrinth, his sword at the ready, knowing the final confrontation was near. The End Portal chamber was a sight to behold, a ring of ancient blocks hovering over a pool of bubbling lava. After carefully placing the last Eye of Ender, the portal roared to life, a swirling vortex of stars and darkness. Taking a deep breath, Edasu leaped in. He emerged on a desolate obsidian platform, floating in an eerie void beneath a starless sky. In the distance, the Ender Dragon circled its obsidian towers, the final boss, the ultimate gatekeeper. The battle that ensued was nothing short of epic. Edasu expertly dodged the dragon's swooping attacks and debilitating breath, methodically destroying the end crystals that healed the beast. With each crystal's explosion, the dragon grew weaker, and Edasu's resolve grew stronger. In a final, climactic showdown, he met the dragon in melee, his enchanted sword clashing against its scales. With one last, decisive blow, the Ender Dragon shattered in a brilliant flash of light, its roar echoing into silence. As the experience points rained down and the exit portal appeared, Edasu had done it. He had stared into the face of a challenge designed to be impossible and emerged victorious. He had beaten Minecraft Hardcore,